I don't got an intro.
Common sense is no longer common, and it is sad to see how many people are not using their brain. And I'm not talking about the neurodivergent people who may not have the capabilities to do certain things, or the people who literally have disabilities to where they cannot function in this world we've created, which is unnatural. I'm talking about the people who are fully capable. I'm talking about the frontline leader that's went to school for 10 years and been working in the store for 25 years, but still doesn't know how to talk to people and disrespects people and wonder why people don't want to come to work. I'm talking about the fully capable people who can think, who can use reason and logic. I'm talking about those people. The basic levels of problem solving, critical thinking, respect, morals. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not coming for the people who can't. I'm coming for the people who know better, that should be doing better, and can do better. That's who I'm coming for, because it is a lost art to just have basic sense as a person. The things that I see that people say that they do, there clearly has to be no thinking going on in between your two ears. And I'm referring to your brain if you didn't get the context, because people forgot how context works too. It has become a lost art to just have basic knowledge. And I'm not talking about reading all these books and reciting these lines that you see and acting like you know something just because you read it and memorized it. That is not learning. That's not understanding. You can read something and not comprehend it. You can hear somebody and not be listening. And I don't know how that got mixed up in the world. I don't know if it's the school system teaching people to remember things, and that, equals knowledge. Thinking that education and intelligence goes hand in hand. They don't. They have something to do with each other, but they don't. Common sense will get you a whole lot farther in this world. It will get you a lot more relationships. It will maintain a lot more relationships. Your IQ can be 165 million. But if you're dumb as a box of rocks and we can't hold a conversation and you don't know basic levels of respect and reason, I don't care nothing about how the rocket can go through the atmosphere at 300 miles per hour because of 6 degrees. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Do you have common sense? That is a boundary of mine. Yeah. We not gonna be cool if you don't have common sense in this new year, in this new day. It's just that I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of it all. People just do not think anymore. People don't have good judgment anymore. And it's like the people who have the least amount of sense have the most to say. Y'all have all this to say. It's like y'all have stage prop brains. It looks like a car. Then when you look behind it, it's a piece of cardboard. There's nothing behind it. How does it happen? I don't know. Do you think? I guess not. You do things, you say things. It's like you don't even run these things by yourself. You don't. You just say stuff. You just blurt out. You have mental Tourette's. Whatever comes to your mind, you just blurt it out. You just say whatever you want. Somebody commented on a video of mine the other day and said, you can't talk about lower class and middle class lives because of what you do. For one, the video I made, it wasn't even about any of that. But people, you don't know me. You don't know where I come from. The first house I lived in for years was a trailer with holes in it. Haven't had a room of my own until last year. You know what I'm saying? And my family, they worked hard to get what they did, and we came up. But we still not just out here throwing money around. But you don't know me. Somebody commented on the video, bro, if you want to be a YouTuber, you need a better mic and a better camera, bro. I have 600,000 subscribers.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Fresh, never
Subscribers. I think it's a little better than the camera and the audio, which my audio is good now, and I use my discernment of like, all right, let me read behind what he's saying. Like, all right, better
He had a plaque.
better camera, better audio. Maybe I can work on that. I'm not just gonna jump the gun and get pissed off about it. But like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You make a video about phones being bad. Oh, bro, well, this phone, that damn phone is paying that damn phone, bought you that damn phone, bro. Just because something can be good in some way, just because it can benefit, that doesn't mean we can ignore what's going on here. Can we all agree that phones have caused more problems than they did good? Like, I love the fact that you can carry something around in your pocket. You can listen to music, you can take pictures, you can do all these things, but can we not ignore the problems it has caused in this world? Exhibit A, your damn mind. Your thought process, the way you think, oh, I'm broke, but I don't want a job, but I want money, but I don't want to work for it. And I'm mad that I'm broke, but I keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results because I'm insane. Because I look at these people on Instagram that only show the good things in their life, and now I think life is supposed to be all fine and dandy. And I don't know why my life is bad because I keep self-sabotaging it, but I deserve better, right? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Your critical thinking sucks. And if this doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. I'm just voicing my frustration. Because what people don't tell you is the more you seek knowledge and the more you are in tune with yourself and the more common sense you have, the more irritated you become with the world. Because you see how much stupidity is present. Now, that doesn't mean that you should ruin your life and get upset and just be pissed off all the time, because I'm not. But I'm just making an observation, and I'm being real with y'all. That it does piss me off sometimes. Not enough to ruin my life and change the course of my trajectory, but I notice it. I notice stupidity. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I notice it. Even from the people I love. You know? You going into work, you got on a whole work outfit and somebody say, you work today? Nah, I'm just playing dress up at my favorite place. Walking around the house, grabbing my keys, get my bags with my work outfit on just because, right? And some people are like, man, they just trying to make a conversation. I get that, but do better. You could have said what time you getting off today. Like, it's just a basic level of thinking. I'm the type of dude, when I see you kicked up on the couch eating ice cream, that's what I'm gonna ask you. Do you work today? And sometimes I'm not even gonna ask you because some people don't want to be reminded that they have to go to work today. That's just my thinking. Now, I'm not toxic in the sense where I think everybody's supposed to think exactly like me, but there is a baseline of respect, decency, and reason that we can all jump on board with. Somebody asked me the other day, yo bro, can I borrow some money? And when I seen the top half of the message, this is somebody I rock with, love. I'm like, yeah, I get ready to open up the app to send the money. And then I forgot the amount, so I go back to the message and it says, yo bro, can I borrow X amount of dollars because somebody wants to borrow it, but I don't have it. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? Somebody wants to borrow money from me, so I go to borrow money from you because they want to borrow money from me. But this is the kicker. This person makes more money than the both of us. This person has money but doesn't want to spend it because they gamble. So you gonna rob Peter to pay Piper, and Piper is over here running to the damn casino. What the hell are we talking about? What are we really talking about? In what world does that make sense? How do you even fix your mind to exercise that thought? How do you fix your mouth to say that? How do you even fix your fingers to twiddle that on your phone? I said absolutely not. Like, are we alive anymore as a people? We have to do better. I know a person who went and got a car, paying $2,000 in car payments and makes $2,000 a month. It's really a good deal, bro. Like, I get paid once, I pay half of my car payments, and I get paid another time, and I get the rest. What about gas? What about everything else? Does this not make sense to y'all? Oh, I make $12 an hour, but I stay 5 minutes away from home, and I really don't spend nothing in gas. I gas up maybe twice, 3 times a month, depending on how much I do outside of that. But it's a job an hour and a half away making $13 an hour. That's better than 12, bro. So I'm gonna go work there. My friend, how are you gonna get there? Oh, I got a car. Okay. And what helps your car get to this destination? Hint. There's an E and an F. The E stands for empty, the F stands for full. What is that a gauge for? Gasoline. Okay, so you're making $1 more an hour, but you're driving an hour and a half away to make $1 more an hour. You're not making more money. You're wasting more time. Does it not occur to people to kind of go on a mental checklist to think about things, to actually understand what they're getting themselves into? I had somebody ask me, Shaman, how do you know that you have a problem, but you don't know that you have a problem? You just know that something is wrong and you don't know what to do. What do you do then? Okay, let's just break it down critically. There's a problem in my life, but I don't know what the problem is, but I know there's a problem, but I don't know what to do. Okay. Well, number one to solving any problem is to understand that you have a problem and accept it, right? But if you don't know you have a problem, but you know that something's wrong, that means something is going wrong in your life, right? For example, I get in my car, and every time I get ready to take a turn, cars are always on my behind. They always very close. Let's think about what I'm doing. Am I braking too fast? What am I doing? I didn't use my turning signal. Huh? So it wasn't my braking. They weren't really speeding. But I don't use my turning signal. Maybe that's why. So then the next day you get in the car, you bump your turning signal early, you see the people start to slow down, you make your turn, people not on you behind so much. Makes a little sense. Your car, you're driving down the road one day, it sound rugged, it sound raunchy. You see the meter going crazy. You're like, well, damn, what the hell is going on? My car was just fine. Now, if you don't know nothing about cars, you may take it to somebody and you tell them, well, something's wrong with my car. They're like, well, okay, that's not enough. What's going on with your car? What's going on with your car? What's going on wrong? They start to analyze, well, my car is overheating. The person is immediately going to go into some form of lubrication, some form of air, water, liquids. That's what keeps your car cool, right? You tell them, oh, it's making a ratchet sound. It's growling. They probably going to change your oil, check your oil. It's things like that, just critical, basic thinking. Do they not teach it in school anymore? Do y'all not watch Brain Pop? Do y'all not watch Wonder Pets and Dora? As aggravating as a lot of that stuff was as a kid, do y'all not watch these things? Developing critical thinking will take you a long way in this lifetime. But the constant need to believe everything you want to see come for people for no reason and not seek knowledge, not seek an understanding of what you're consuming, that is the definition of dumb to me. You not knowing how to fly a rocket, that does not matter to me. Just a basic level of being a functional being when you have the capabilities of doing so. And you ignore that, that's what being dumb to me is. That's what I don't like. And I think it's because our brains are being electrically fried by all this technology, by all this screen time, that some people they don't see what's going on. They don't see that they actually have a problem. For the people that do and they are trying to do better, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who actually care. But I think we see so many things day to day that we are getting so emotional to the point where logic, intuition, and critical thinking skills go out the window. It's just like being in a toxic relationship. You know it's bad for you. You know what you need to do, but you're so emotionally invested that you don't want to leave. Y'all brains are so fried. You consume so much stuff, it makes you so emotional that when somebody contradicts a way that you think, when somebody challenges your comfort zone, when somebody says something that you don't agree with 1000%, you automatically go off the rails because everything has to be 1000%. Everything has to be left, right, black, white, up and down. What the hell happened to gray? There's an in-between. There's somewhere we can meet. What happened to all of that? I really don't. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. The extremists, the need for these polarizing extremes. There's an in-between in this world. There's a common ground in this world. You can disagree with somebody. You cannot like somebody and still respect them. You cannot agree with something and still get it. And if something bothers you so much, do you know you have the ability to walk away? People will literally click on a video. People will take a phone call and, oh man, they keep calling me and I'm pissed. Oh, I hate this video. Why are you making these videos? Why not just click off? If somebody is calling you 25 times a day, why not block them? Why not tell them that you don't want to be bothered? And I know it's hard. It's hard to be confrontational. It's hard to stand your ground. But you keep saying the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. Definition of what? insanity. Hey, I'm not here to shit on nobody. I'm just here to wake a few people up. For the ones who get it, y'all get it. For the people who go through it, you go through it, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You live your own life. It doesn't press me that much. I made a video about it. I'm voicing my opinion. Like I said, these videos for me to rant, give a little advice, whatever. I'm just speaking, right? Because I can. But what I'm not finna do is be a blind bat leading other blind bats. It's another problem we have in today's world. The blind or leading the blind. And it's easy because a lot of people don't have goals. A lot of people don't have a strong foundation of who they are. So they're easily misled. You go build a house on sand and watch what happens. You go build one of those houses. Matter of fact, get you a crane and build your house from the top down, since we always want to go, to the top first. Find somebody, go straight to a relationship. Find a job, you want to go straight to the top. Just go all the way up first. Then work your way down and see how that works for you. I want you to get a crane, build a house from the roof down, and then sit on the ground and watch how it crumbles. Go find somebody, go straight into a relationship, watch how it crumbles. Microwave you some food for 25 years and then wonder why you can't cook. Because we've been skipping the damn steps. The basic steps of the recipe. You go get all the ingredients for a cake and you're like, all right, I'm gonna put the pan in the oven and bake it first. And then you wonder why you don't have a cake. You put the pan in the oven, you bake it first, and then you put all the ingredients into the pan and you wonder why you don't have a cake. You skipped these steps. The basic steps of relationships, of bonds, of growth, of it all. We want to go too fast. Too fast. Build your speed up. With thinking, with life, with logic, with success, it's all the same. You have to get the fundamentals down. And I think so many people are depressed, are so hurt because they keep skipping the steps of life. They keep skipping the steps of basic thinking, and it's causing you to stay in these cycles and repeat these cycles over and over. It's causing you to fall in and out of these relationships. You won't take any time to heal yourself. You want to hop into a relationship because you don't want to be alone. You want to heal for somebody else. Why not heal for you? You want to be better for somebody else. Why not be better for you? You associate your growth with things outside of you and wonder why you feel empty. Basic, critical thinking, and I get it. This is information that's not offered in school. I understand that. A lot of it has to do with your upbringing and who you're around, who you grew up with. I get all of that. But at some point in your life, you start to understand something is going wrong. I don't like this. This doesn't feel right. And you start to develop an idea of life on your own. You may grow up in a religious household and then now you're 20, you're like, man, it's not me. Maybe I want to try this religion. You may grow up and your parents may be racist. They're like, hey, don't be out there messing with them. And then you grow up, you're like, man, to hell with that. I'm going to do what I want to do. You grow up into your own eventually in some way, shape, or form. Things start to feel weird and you need to get used to relying on your gut and not your emotions, because your emotions will get you killed. And I mean that literally, spiritually, mentally. It's just the way it is. But it all comes back down to the simple common sense, the simple idea of talking to yourself. You have to have conversations with yourself. When I was young, they used to always say, oh, you talk to yourself, you crazy. No, the people that don't talk to themselves, they're the ones who are truly crazy. You have to have conversation with yourself. You have to run your thoughts through your own head. You have to run things by yourself first. How do I feel about this? Does this actually make sense? Start to voice your own opinions in your own time and see how stupid of it, a lot of it is. Just try. That's all I'm saying. Just try. And for the people who are out here trying, like I said, shout out to you. They're not the ones that I have a problem with. And once again, this problem is not that big, I'm just voicing my opinion. It doesn't change my life. I'm still gonna live. I'm still gonna be full of joy, full of peace and all that. But I'm gonna keep it real. A stack 1,000, 25, 8. Yeah, I added, for the people who don't understand context, oh, it's 24/7, not 25/8. I added another hour and another day because that's just how crazy it is. Does that make sense? Ah, man. So, I say all that to say, my people, this is going to be a great year. Do not think that just because the year changed, that you're going to just magically change. It's a new day, just like any other new day. We just changed the dates, and we're on the wrong date any damn way. But who really knows what time it is, type of thing. But bro, nothing changes if you don't change. You got to put in the work. Your life can change drastically in a month, a year, a week, whatever, just by you putting in work. But too many people believe in faith without works. Oh God, please give me a house. I'm gonna sit in this box and cry and complain, but you're gonna give me a house, right? And then when God doesn't give you a house, you get mad at God. But you did nothing. You didn't even prepare yourself to receive your blessing, and you're upset because things aren't going your way. Like I said, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and you think things are gonna change? By what metric does that ever happen? I'm gonna crash into a wall every day, and my car is not gonna be messed up. Tight. Okay. And last but not least, the last thing I want to talk about is the people who think it's cool to not try, and the people who think it's cool to bully people who are trying. It's not cool, bro. You know how many videos are out there online of people at their jobs working hard? You don't know what their story are. They might be crazy. They
Like BJ Groovy. Shout out BJ Groovy.
might be providing for 10 kids. They might be providing for their family. But people recording them making fun of them because they working. Oh, this dude working a 9 to 5, but you not doing nothing. You broke. Can't even buy a chicken sandwich, but talking about broke. Cause somebody bring me out of town. Money good. Who trying to match?
No. I didn't even look at the comments. I just watch it.
When did that become cool?
No cap.
When?
Just be watching them.
Just a basic level of thinking, just a basic level of respect. You following around an old man that's going to the restroom. I know OG finna. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just getting old. I'm 21. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know, bro. But I said that, but common sense, the lack of common sense, it's everywhere. It's with the older generation, the younger generation, everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I could say so much more. I'm not finna yap no more. This was one of my greatest yaps, and I felt good getting this off my chest. Cause, man, people, bro, I swear, people, like, bro, you could be having the greatest day. Everything is just going good. Your morning going good. Got you some good food. Listening to music, and then people just come out of nowhere and say something or do something, and it just kill your whole vibe. And I'm all for not letting a small part of the day ruin my whole day. But it's like, bro, with the stuff y'all be doing, how can you not be upset all day? Because I'm taking all day to process the dumb shit you just put into my ear. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm tripping. We just gonna leave it at that. Maybe I'm tripping. I choose peace. Maybe I'm tripping, so. For all y'all out there, if what I said in this video, if that aligns with what you do, man, shout out to you, man. I hope this year is great for you. And yeah, man. For all of us that lack common sense, I love y'all, man. We're gonna have to do better to get on a level, cause yeah, that's the way. But seriously though, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all for listening to this. Yeah, if you made it this far, shout out to you. Either you just support me that much, or you going through this, you know what I'm saying, yourself. But it's cool, y'all. Control what you can control. If people don't have common sense, just let it go, bro. Try to separate yourself from people. It's a standard of mine. A partner of mine has to have common sense. A friend of mine has to have common sense. You know, the people I surround myself with by choice have to have common sense. You got to be able to use that thing in between your ears, cause your brain, if, like I said, you don't understand. But yeah, I'm tired of talking to rocks and walls, and I'm just not. So I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Happy New Year. Go crazy this year. Ain't nothing gonna change if you don't change. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go crazy each and every day, one day at a time. Every day is a new year, is a fresh start. The sun rises and falls. So do you. So let's do it. 2025. It's our year. If we work. Peace, love, and happiness. Shamar Davis is out. Subscribe.